Some people fight aging. They chase products, chase attention, chase youth. But maybe you didn't chase any of it. And still, they ask, why do you look so young? What's your secret? You smile, because the truth isn't in the mirror. It's in how you live. Maybe it's not the lotion, not the lighting, not the treatments. Maybe it's something quieter, something harder to see, something deeper. You don't complain as much. You don't stay angry long. You sleep. You breathe. You let things go. You walk away before noise becomes damage. You don't perform. You don't pretend. You just live, with clarity, with purpose, with stillness. That doesn't just keep your face soft. It keeps your soul unwrinkled. Marcus Aurelius didn't write about youth. He wrote about presence, about virtue, about living so well. That time forgets how to age you. In this video, we'll explore 8 quiet truths, reasons you may not see in the mirror, but others sense when you walk into a room. This isn't about looking younger, it's about living younger, from the inside out. Let's begin. The Stoic view of aging and appearance. The Stoics never feared aging. They feared wasting life. They didn't chase youth. They chased virtue, clarity, strength of character. To them, beauty was not in the skin. It was in the soul, in how one carried themselves, in how one faced time without complaint, without panic. Epictetus walked with a limp. Seneca aged with chronic illness. Marcus Aurelius wrote through war, disease, and betrayal. Not once did they ask for youth. They asked for wisdom, for discipline, for the courage to meet life exactly as it is. You see, age doesn't make you old. Friction does. Attachment does. Anger, envy, resentment. All these, they weigh on the soul. They wrinkle the spirit, long before the face. Some people grow old at 30 because they fight everything. They resist change. They carry grudges. They chase things that never bring peace. Others remain light, not because their skin is smooth, but because their heart is clear. Their mind is calm. Their steps are steady. Stoicism isn't about ignoring the body. It's about taking care of it, without obsession, living in it, without vanity, respecting it, without worshipping it. The Stoic looks in the mirror, not to admire, but to observe, to check, am I living with virtue? Am I acting with reason? If the answer is yes, that is beauty. That is youth. That is a face at peace with time. So if you look younger than your age, maybe it's not luck. Maybe it's a life lived, with less noise and more meaning. 8. Hidden reasons you look younger than your age. Most people think it's their skincare routine or a lucky gene, but there's something deeper. 1. You don't chase attention. You're not trying to be seen. You're simply present, quiet, composed. That calm energy, it draws people in effortlessly, because noise ages you, but stillness preserves you. 2. You sleep like it matters. You don't sacrifice sleep to prove yourself. You don't burn through nights chasing validation. You rest. You recover. You know that real strength doesn't come from staying up, but from showing up, fully awake. A rested face reflects a rested soul. 3. You deal with stress quietly and effectively. You don't explode. You don't suppress. You observe. You process. You move through stress, like a river finds its way around stone. Tension doesn't stay long, in a body that breathes with discipline. 4. You move your body, but not for vanity. You train, not to impress, but to align. You stretch, you walk, you lift, you sweat, because the body is your vessel, not your billboard. Motion keeps it alive. Modesty keeps it light. 5. You protect your mind from garbage. You don't consume everything. You filter. You choose silence over shouting, books over drama, stillness over scrolling. Your mind isn't a dumping ground. It's a sanctuary, and it shows in how you speak, how you sit, how you smile. 6. You find joy in solitude. You don't need crowds to feel alive. You don't fear being alone. You sit with yourself, without restlessness. And in that stillness, you become whole, not needy, not drained. People who enjoy their own company tend to glow in silence. 7. You let go of what ages you. You don't carry old battles. You don't replay every insult. You forgive not to excuse, but to release. Grudges harden the face. Bitterness bends the spine. You walk lighter because you dropped what others cling to. That's why you look younger. You're not weighed down. 8. You live with purpose, not performance. You're not performing for likes, not acting for applause. You live with intent. You speak with care. You act from principle, not popularity. This quiet alignment between who you are and how you live creates a rare kind of glow, not the kind captured on camera, the kind that's felt. Youth fades from those who fight it, but it stays with those who live lightly, live clearly, live well. Youth is a side effect. Youth is not something you keep. It's something that follows you. When you live right, you don't chase it. You don't force it. You don't trap it in creams or compliments. It stays when you stop running after it. The Stoics never tried to look young. They tried to stay clear, upright, untroubled by what didn't matter. And that clarity, that posture, that deep alignment with self has a way of shining through the skin. Aging is natural. We accept it. We don't fear it. But we don't need to speed it up either. Worry ages you. Comparison dries you out. Desire exhausts you. But peace keeps you light. You look younger, not because you avoided time, but because you stopped fighting it. You moved with it. You made peace with it. And in doing so, you stepped into something far rarer than youth. You stepped into presence, into calm, into the kind of energy that feels full, but never forced. You see, youth is not about the number. It's about the noise. The less of it you carry inside, the lighter you move through life. So if people tell you, you look young for your age, maybe it's not your face they're seeing. Maybe it's your freedom. Maybe it's your stillness. Maybe it's your ability to walk through this world without letting it harden you. That's not a trick. That's not luck. That's the quiet reward of living well, the kind of youth time can't touch. The world counts your age in numbers, years, birthdays, lines around your eyes. But the soul, it keeps its own time. And some people, they grow old, fast, not because of years, but because of noise, because of fear, because of the weight they never set down. Others stay light, not forever young, but quietly radiant, not wrinkle-free, but unburdened. That's the kind of youth time can't touch. It comes from the inside, from how you carry silence, from how you forgive, from how you walk away instead of shouting back, from how you choose clarity over chaos, peace over drama, purpose over performance. You don't hold on to youth. You just stop doing the things that make people grow old. Marcus Aurelius aged like a stone in the river, weathered but still whole. He did not beg to stay young. He chose to stay clear, and that made him timeless. So maybe you look younger because you've made fewer deals with the things that age us. You let go sooner. You speak less. You carry lighter. You need less. That's not magic. That's not trend. That's discipline. That's freedom. Time moves, but it cannot steal what you've built with intention. The youth you carry now, it's not in your skin, it's in your presence, in your restraint, in the soft power of someone who has made peace with life. Let others chase the mirror. You just keep walking.